This is a short video to help you get better video and sound quality. If you have any further questions, feel free to contact me via my website www.Vimproductions.ie. Natural light is your friend. You just need to work with it, not against it. I'm sure you've heard, always have the sun behind the camera. Well, this is true about the camera on your webcam or your laptop. So if you have a window you can sit in front of with the light coming in and hitting your face, great. Now if you have direct sunlight coming in, it can be too strong. So if you have light curtains, close them or hang up a sheet. This will soften the hard light and dissipate the shadows. Sometimes you will need to use artificial light. That's okay, there are lots of options available. There are ring lights you can put on your phone. Now these might get you out of a jam if you are making a video call in your car and it's dark. Ring lights are very good, but you need one that is as bright as possible. Place it behind your camera. Now when your camera is on, adjust the brightness so you don't have any shiny bits on your skin, but you're well illuminated. 3-point lighting is the foundation for any professional setup. If you can set this up, great. But you will need 3 directional lights, some diffusion, and a method of reducing the light level on some of the lights via a dimmer or ND gel. There are lots of videos on YouTube if you wish to do this. Your background is important, and the content of your video should determine that. For example, a blank background can be less distracting for the viewer, but it can make your item boring. So you may need lots of interesting content. Equally, having a busy background can be distracting. Having a neat background with a plant of some kind can really work well. Or you can cheat and buy a backdrop with a picture of a neat background of your choosing. Photographers do this all the time. The likes of Zoom, Microsoft Teams do a decent job of putting virtual backgrounds in. If you're recording pieces to camera and want to up your game on virtual backgrounds, investing in a green screen is a pretty cheap option. But remember, you need a stand to hang it on, and 1 meter by 1.5 meters is not big enough for Zoom calls. But it does mean you can drop in any background. Sound is so important because you can always drop the video if your bandwidth demands it and carry on the call. So if you clap your hands and it's echoey, then the sound is not going to be great. You can solve this problem by bringing rugs, curtains, a duvet on a chair next to you. These will help absorb the sound and reduce the echo. Now, nearly any USB plug-in mic is going to help, and there's a lot of them out there. But if you have a bit of cash to spend, I would recommend the Rode NT, around €95. If you're going to be using your phone a lot, the Rode VideoMic ME-L for around €75 is brilliant. And you can buy a desk-mounted spring arm to set it up on your desk for your computer. It's also a great mic to use out and about and plugs directly into your phone. Now my personal favourite is the Rode VideoMic NTG, but that's going to set you back around €240. Framing is so important, so try to get your eyes just about into the top third of the frame. Now, sometimes this is easier said than done. You may need a pile of books to prop up your computer to achieve this. Plan what you're going to say if presenting. I've used the herringbone technique and I find it useful. Write a word that relates to each section on one of the bones. It really helps the flow of your presentation. If it's a scripted presentation, then auto cue is a super option. The picture here is the one I use, and it really makes the difference from a long shoot with a bunch of takes and a very frustrated presenter to a smooth, quick shoot. You can mount it on your computer as well, and it runs off an app from your phone. Now I'm using Doodly here to show you how this type of software can create an engaging video. You can do this yourself by buying the software and watching some videos on how to use it, and it's a pretty short learning curve. There are other animation softwares out there as well. So to sum it up, I love making videos for people, and it's how I make my living. But you can make videos too. And I hope some of these points will help your Zoom calls and more in the future.